The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preached all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out, a former Auburn quarterback who entered the league in 2019, Jarrett Stidham.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, give to Harvey. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Off the play action, Stidham. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Collects this at the 32. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brandon Jones up for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That's taken near the 45. Jukes away from one. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
First down throw for May. Bails out of the pocket quick. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Stidham off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
On 3rd down, Stidham. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. That'll be the first and more. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Back to the air. It's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
First and goal at the 8.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Drake made the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Stidham now, blitz coming. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
It's fielded at the 14. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up second down. Henderson here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's made in the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43 line.
Yep, 45, here you go.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To throw, here's May. Buying some time right. He's making a bid for it. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here? We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here. Trying to throw for it with May. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Sit him now. 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos get their first point to this game just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Johnson now on the return. He brushed him off with ease. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room. May on 1st and 10. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
May trying to get here on 2nd. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. We dodge the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Here goes that.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Now pitch play to Henderson. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Not enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This might be a free play for him. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Here goes that.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Trying to sneak May. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decide to just move those chains.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. Gets him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Patriots, first down.
May looking to throw. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 8, Stephon Diggs. 2 yards on the pickup.
This is Henderson on second down. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
From the red zone on first. Looking right, and he finds him. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
May escapes the pocket. He eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He's got it now, Henry, and it's out. And the Broncos corral it. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
On Chason on the tackle. Brought down back at his 2-yard line.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. They break the huddle. It's second down now. RV once more. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stidham on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
We'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Rolling left, buying some time. Diggs there to bring it in. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. May running things at double time. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41.
And the Patriots 1st down.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
He gets it underneath, Stevenson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Will likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, it's Stidham. Lost control of another one. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Stidham now to throw. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this one doesn't go far. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos facing a 5-point deficit. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The road to the Super Bowl has come down to this play. Need to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
That's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Gets it on the design keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.